Hello, welcome to the Spider's Web, and let's get on with the Drudges, shall we? As you can see, oh good grief, my brain's gone. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I have, as you can see, give them a wash with the Agrax Earth Shade so they're all ready for highlighting. So I'll just change my glasses so I can see what I'm painting. First of all though, I'm going back to this one again. His skin's darkened up a bit, but I did say what I was going to do was go over his hair with Northern Oil. So I'm going to do that before we carry on. This will hopefully darken it slightly and make it look a bit more I don't know, but there we go, done. So we'll have a look at him when we've what's what I'm looking for? We'll look at him when he's dried. Just going to have another look at the Werbore after he's after all his washes have dried. There you go, looks a lot better now. Okay, so let's get back to our Drudges, and we use tan flesh for those. So let us continue. Get tanned flesh. This is quite thick and gloopy in the thing, which is why I'm just taking out bits at a time. So we have that. What we need now is the Screaming Skull. And we'll just mix them together to get the brush to a nice point by twisting, and then let's get painting. And as per usual with this, it's just a case of the highlights getting done. Pick off what you see as being raised area and exposed to more light than the shadow areas. And if you watch, or if you have a look at my videos, if you're not running them through the playlist and going from separate, I've made a slight mistake with the uploading, and part, I think it's part 5A, is actually listed after, sorry, is actually listed before part 4B. It's because I've uploaded the wrong one first, but they're all there. I've put them in a playlist exactly at the right time. I put them in the playlist at the in the right position, so they're all in order on there. It's just if you go in step by step through, then you'll see a slight irregularity with them, but it's that's it. It's just because I uploaded the wrong one. I thought I'd done 4B and I hadn't, so I had to upload that just after I'd set 5A going, so that's the reason for that. There we go. So we have a few areas here that look as though they're oh, what was I going to say then? I don't know, my brain isn't working today. I think I'm going to do this video and then give it a break. I've done quite a few, near enough back to back over the last few days, and then I'm just I've done the videos back to back and I'm uploading them as and when, while I'm waiting for newer videos to convert to an appropriate file. So I don't know. Plus I had a really bad night last night. I think the insomnia's coming back again. So I'm a bit tired today, but we're just going to have to do the best we can with this. So I'm going to use blood red for this, and we're going to be going over here. Oops. There we go. It's just that's the case of pick off the high spots as usual when you're highlighting. That's all we're needing to do. And just try and make it look as though there is actual a brighter colour on the light is actually hitting the darker colour beneath by placing or painting a pale colour on top, and that's basically all highlighting is. But I'll say you can do it really precise, so you can do it this way, which not necessarily as precise, but it does the job just as well. It does the job adequately, let's put it that way. If you are quite proficient at painting in detail, if you've got like really decent brushes, the best way of doing it is that way. But was something I've forgotten again with the Werbo. So I just realised while I was doing these figures, there's a buckle on his belt here that I forgot to do. So we'll do that now. Oops. The oh yeah, that's the buckle. I'm just rabbiting now because I'm just too tired to think about anything to say. And the annoying thing is I'm tired, but I will not sleep tonight and all that. Okay, so let's add a bit more. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I'm doing here. I've mixed in some tallow and sand with Rhinox hide for the hair. I just want to try and make a different shade of brown than the ones that I've used before. Just to break the browns up a bit more. There we go. And do the same with this drudge as well. And I'll just go over the very top and highest parts of the hair with this paler colour. I may add just a little bit more. And do the same again. Just on the high points of the hair. Oh dear. There we are. I'll also do the gloves. I'm going to just use more tar and sand, and just a spot of what I've just used in there to make it even paler. And then I can do that on the then I can do that on the boots. And on the strap here and here. And on this one I will do the gloves in the paler colour. And I'll do the boots and the straps in the darker colour. Because I'm doing the same model doesn't mean to say I have to do everything exactly the same. With it, sometimes just that little difference can make, or the slight difference in the shade of the paint can make all the difference in the finished model. And sometimes it's just not noticeable, but well, not noticeable to any great extent anyway. I'm even going to just run a little touch of the darker one over the gloves. Okay, that's that done. Now all I need to do is highlight the belt, pop his fangs in, and away we go. So I'm going to highlight the belt in, when I can find it, Dawnstone. What have I done with that? It's there. I don't know, this belt I'm going to do in Dawnstone, and the other one I think I'll do in Fang, I think. So there we are. That's that done. In fact, no, beggar it. Well, it sells, I'm doing both in Dawnstone. I think what I'm going to actually do with the skin on this one is make some parts a little bit lighter. I have decided, looking at the mould and the design of the figure, I think I'm going to make some lighter. So we used tanned flesh, did we not? So we're going tanned flesh yet again with a screaming skull. I know I tried darkening some parts up, but I'll start that way again. I know I like keeping them dark, but I'm going to just make a few areas just a little bit paler, and then go over again with the Agrax Earthshade. To darken up. I'm not doing a great amount of it, it's just his lip at the bottom, and his eyebrow and the side of his chin here. And this side of his face. There you go, that looks better already. So here we go again, another 2 down. Oh, I'm sorry for the waffling in this video, I'm not quite myself. I'm going to keep that, the what we call it, the mace type thing as is. I quite look at it being quite basic and metallic, so I'm going to leave that as is. And there you go. So I think yet again I might put another coat of Agrax Earthshade over the flesh. And darken it up, because it doesn't look quite stark and bright, and the Agrax Earthshade does dull it down, finds more crevices and whatever, but doesn't take away too much from the highlight that I've put on. So there we are, with the new coat of Agrax Earthshade. Put some over that part as well, and his hair and job, as they say, is a good one. Same on this fella here. Let's have the paint, let's have the wash on over his hair, over his skin. Do some on that belt there, on the belt here, on the fur down here, and on his legs. Some on his arms. There you go. So I hope you've enjoyed these videos so far. There's a few more to go, or 3 more to go in this series, and I'm going to start a new project next week. I may show you some terrain. We'll see how things go, but for now the drudges are done, the werboar, the archers, the chieftain and the barbarian are done, and the cleric. So we're nearly finished, just 3 more to go. So until next time, from my little friends here and me, take care, God bless, and bye for now.